You are watching Outcast Motorsports on Zero X Media.
Good evening, race fans. I'm Glad Dad here, and welcome to Richmond Raceway, also known as the Action Track. Tonight we will light it up under the lights. Sorry about that. For race 12 of the Outcast Gen4 series. Expect close quarters, hard brawling, and a points battle that can turn in a heartbeat. This broadcast is brought to you by Serta Simmons Betting, J&M Group, Auto America, Pinnacle Wraps, Roberts Ball Screw, Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, and LuLaRoe by Tammy. Thanks for making tonight's coverage possible, and let's get ready to rumble. Like I said, we're here at Richmond, 3/4 of a mile D-shaped oval with progressive banking, a mix of short track aggression and high-speed rhythm, so positions matter here tonight. Tire wear and lap traffic will decide the late race winner. Tonight's track is very challenging, and I've heard some guys say that it is like ice skating, so we shall see. Let's get to trackside, shall we? See what we got going on. Looks like we got Kyle Franklin in the #1 spot in practice. 17 minutes left in practice, by the way, before we get into qualifying. So still plenty of time to get those laps in, the practice down, and figure out what your strategy is going to be like tonight. As you can see, Kyle Franklin's out front. Eric Johnson is in the second position. Brandon Brock, oh, he on pit road. I guess he's had enough practice, but he is currently sitting in the 3rd spot. Brian Zimmer is sitting in the 4th spot. And Drew Kuhn, he is out on track. Currently in the 5th position in practice. And Mr. Terry Litweiler, he's on track. He's currently 6th fastest. And he is battling with tonight's featured driver, Aaron Sellers. So let's see if we can't bring Mr. Aaron Sellers in the booth and, just talk to him. Aaron Sellers, Glad Dad in the booth. You got me, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Man, how's it going?
Yes. It's going great, buddy. How are you doing?
I can't complain. I get excited on Tuesdays and Thursdays because I get to see you guys go around and around.
Absolutely.
Man, how is Richmond treating you? You excited for it?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm a little slow. It's a little bit slick, but it's going to be fun.
Oh, yeah. Do you already have a strategy in your head?
I'm just going to try to keep the back tires on. I can already tell it's getting hot on the back right, but keep some tires on and keep it straight. That's all I can do for right now.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, we got you on the stream here, and I know you're new to the league. I think this is your 4th race with us.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell the fans a little bit about yourself? Where you're from, what you do for work, and how long you been on the sim?
I'm in Blue Ridge, Georgia, right in the tri-state area, right around Tennessee, North Carolina, and Georgia. Not too far from the Hiawassee boys. I talk to them on here every now and then. I sell building material for a living at a lumber mill here in Blue Ridge, Georgia, and I've been doing that been selling lumber for 25 years, I guess. and I've been racing on the stream, well, on the sim for about 4 years now total. Got into it kind of late, but always loved this sort of thing, so I'm glad I found these boys. It's been a lot of fun.
Oh, yes, indeed. And the Outcast boys are very grateful to have you. You're a nice, clean racer, and you've got tons of speed. I mean, we see you up there week in and week out, chopping it up with the leaders. So hopefully we'll see you around in Season 3 as well.
Yes, looking forward to being here. Thanks for having me.
Man, the pleasure is all ours. Well, yeah, I think this is really the first time I've spoken to you since you've joined, and that's kind of why we wanted to make you the highlighted driver for tonight. We'll be checking in with you throughout the race if you're good with that.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'll be here the whole time. Hopefully
Good.
on the racetrack.
Yeah. You know, we got, 21 people in here right now, so it's going to be a hoot tonight.
It's going to be a good time. I just want to stay out of the way and everybody enjoy it. It's going to be a good time.
That's it, buddy. All right, man, we'll get out there, get some more practice in, and we'll check back in with you shortly.
Sounds good. Good talking to you.
Yes, sir. Take it easy. All right, folks, that was Aaron Sellers. Man, seems like a good old boy. He's got the speed. He could win this thing. You never know. I mean, catastrophe could strike, and he could capitalize. We see a ton of strategy here Tuesday night. You know, people clutching, people short pitting, and now I think we've got 190 laps. So, gonna be a long race, no doubt about it. Let's go ahead and give you the points rundown. Kyle Franklin's in the #1 spot, and Eric Johnson 10 points back. So these guys have got a tight battle going on. Brandon Brock's only 21 points back, sitting in the 3rd spot. Terry Litweiler sitting in the 4th position in points. Ryan Fuchs and Brian Zimmer are both tied in the 5th spot. And Adam Keene 7th, Charles Wilson 8th, Sean Rother 9th, and Brian Welchel rounds out your top 10. This race right here will decide the top 5 going on into Charlotte, the battle for the championship. So there's no telling who's going to win it tonight. One false move and you're done for. As we can see, Brandon Brock's out on track now. And Kel Peterson currently 7th fastest. Oh, 200 laps. I'm sorry. 200 laps. And look at Adam Keene with Frank's Appliance Center on board in that Chevy Monte Carlo SS. Oh, as he's loose. This is exactly what I talked to some guys about. It's like ice skating. And Ryan Fuchs, who is in the championship hunt. And Steve Giberson. And Ronnie Welchel, look at that. He's sporting old Jackie Jones Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram sponsor tonight. You looking good out there, Mr. Ronnie? And we got Rob Williams out there in the 61. Oh, and Tim Freet's out there. Yeah, he's creeping around. Let's see what he's doing. Let's see if we can get him outside this wall here. The 66. And Charles Wilson's on track. Always a good looking hot rod. And let's check on the guys we've got on camera tonight. We've currently got 7 people on camera. We got Steve Giberson, always here with us. Sporting that VR. And we've got Mr. Ronnie Welchel also sporting the VR. And we've got Adam Keene out there. And Eric Johnson. These guys are going to be laser focused tonight. They are in the championship fight, so. Oh, as you can see, the 62, 57, and the 12. And we've got Drew Kuhn out there. And Ryan Fuchs. And we've got Rob Hamilton. So we've got 3 VR guys and 4 monitor guys. A lot of mix of sights. Good luck to those fellas tonight. I always appreciate you guys coming on here and willing to show your faces. According to my mother-in-law, though, I've got a face made for broadcasting, so I won't be showing mine. Let's get to these messages here on the stream. Linda and Mark. Linda here to cheer on Aaron. Oh, what a coincidence, Linda and Mark. We've got Aaron Sellers as our highlighted driver tonight. And the 88 is going to be awesome tonight. Franklin Racing all the way. We know who that is. Miss Chrissy. Pinnacle Wraps, let's go ice skating. Kyle Eakins, let's go. Chrissy, this track is something else. It is slick, and you will definitely need to have a few strategies up your sleeve for this track tonight. And also, she gives us our nightly message. Remember, it is a long race. Take it easy, breathe. Do not burn it up quickly. Be smart. Remember everything that you have practiced this week for this track. Good luck, y'all. Phantom X79, another Georgia racer. Absolutely. Aaron Sellers. James, good evening, y'all. Phantom X79. Once you go VR, it's hard to go back to flat monitors. I run VR on super speedways, and I run monitors, triples everywhere else. And we've got 5.5 minutes left. Let's go ahead and thank our sponsors, and then get into the national anthem. We'll be right back.
At Pinnacle Wraps, we proudly offer top-tier liveries that showcase your unique style on the racetrack. Elevate your iRacing experience today with a stunning custom design that truly represents who you are and your passion for racing.
Jackie Jones Chrysler, Dodge, and Jeep is a family-owned dealership that has been in business for over 20 years. Jackie Jones and his family have been in the car business overall for over 40 years. At Jackie Jones Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, they take great pride in holding the highest standards possible to give the customers the best buying and service experience possible that they can provide.
Our moves might not be hot,
but our deals are.
Go see Jackie Jones. Tell them Zero X sent you.
LuLaRoe is an American multi-level marketing company that sells women's clothing that was founded in 2012. As a multi-level marketing company, LuLaRoe recruits independent distributors referred to by the firm as fashion consultants. Please check out Tammy Litweiler's LuLaRoe Facebook page.
I can't do this anymore. We need to talk.
What's wrong?
Look, we have a new Serta Perfect Sleeper.
We don't need to count you anymore.
I haven't really counted you in months.
You've been faking it for months?
Every night.
The Serta Perfect Sleeper. So comfortable you'll never count sheep again.
Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds is a proud sponsor of Outcast Motorsports and offers entertainment for the whole family, including camping, concerts, car shows, rodeos, and more. Visit www.georgiamountainfairgrounds.com and plan your next adventure today.
It's the Daily and Vincent Music Fest in Hiawassee, Georgia, at the Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, September 25th through 27th. The Daily and Vincent Music Fest. Performances from John Conley, Randy Travis, The More Life Tour, Bryce Leatherwood, Rhonda Vincent, Crystal Gale, Diamond Rio, and your host, Daily and Vincent. 3-day passes and single-day tickets are all available. VIP passes available now. Don't miss the Daily and Vincent Music Fest at the Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, September 25th through 27th. Get tickets now at GeorgiaMountainFairgrounds.com. Sponsored by the Towns County Convention and Visitors Bureau. Presented by Gus Arundale and Springer Mountain Farms.
Auto America in Grand Island, Nebraska is one of the oldest and most trusted dealerships in central Nebraska. Visit their website buyautoamerica.com or stop in and get yourself certified today.
Roberts Ball Screw Repair Services has been providing unmatched service, quality, and dedication to the manufacturing industry since 1991. Repairing, reconditioning, and even remanufacturing ball screws, lead screws, Acme screws, Aney screws for virtually any machine on the planet. Roberts Ball Screw has made a name as one of the very best in the game. Want great quality? Want great service? Want great people? Want a great screw at a reasonable price? Get a hold of Roberts Ball Screw Repair Services in Leslie, Michigan today.
J&M Group Industrial Services, Michigan's premier CNC machine tool service provider. Routine maintenance, preventative maintenance, geometry, calibration. Whatever machine tool service your company needs, contact J&M Group, the absolute best in the biz.
All right, folks, we are back, and it's time for qualifying. Matt Markland takes to the track first. And we got Steve Giberson out there. And Ronnie Welch's out on track as well. Adam Keene to the top of the board. Not sure if that's going to stick, though. Jacob Answorth out there. Currently in the second spot. Eric Keshelek in the third spot. Oh, Brian Zimmer sideways. Ew, in the wall. He's going to reset. Joshua Newman coming to take the green. Terry's out on track as well. You guys are more than welcome. I enjoy doing this as a hobby. Oh, Terry Litweiler. Loose. Let's get off of that. He don't want to see it. Charles Wilson coming to the green. Going wide for that momentum. Newman and B-Dubs fourth and fifth. Kuhn to second. Drew Kuhn said he's done. He's happy with that. Get back on Charles Wilson here to see what he gets on his time. Charles Wilson ninth. Terry Litweiler looks like he's didn't put a time down. He's going to reset again. And we've got about half the field's qualified. Half the field has not. We got 13 guys currently qualified out of 23, so we got 10 more guys to go. We need to get some guys on the track. And here we go. Rob Hamilton. He says, I'll go. Keene still out in the top spot for now. Gonna put him in 13th. Kyle Franklin's out. He was the fastest in practice. We're gonna see what he's got here. Oh, sideways. Kyle Franklin goes around. That's gonna be a reset from old Kyle. Hamilton to fifth. How about that? Fantastic qualifying for Rob Hamilton. All right, here goes Kyle Franklin. Up to the top, trying to carry as much momentum out of 4 as he can. Short tracks are his thing, so we're going to see what he's got. Three and four's been tricky. Here we go. Nice clean lap from Franklin. Let's see where it's going to put him. To the top of the board. First one in the 21s. 21.992. We still got some powerhouses out here, though, that still need to qualify. Eric Johnson out there now. He's rolling out there in that 18 Chevy Monte Carlo. Chrissy says, good job, darling. Yeah, good job, darling. We're going to see if Eric Johnson can't knock him off the pole. Eric Johnson coming to the green. Take his first lap. Running about a lane and a half higher than the yellow line. Is he going to use a second lap at this fast lap? Yes, he is. Get those tires nice and warmed up. This probably put him 17th so far. Getting low on the exit of 2. And all the way to the bottom. Oh, little loose coming out of 4. We're going to see what this carries. Johnson to the top spot, barely beating out Franklin. How about that? Ryan Fuchs coming out of 4. Ryan Fuchs taking the green. He goes out of 2. And let's see, Brandon Brock as well. Brock currently in the 9th spot. Fuchs up to 13th. See where Brock's going to end up. Brock to the top spot. Told you, we still have some powerhouses back there that still needed to qualify. Brock to the top. How about that? Ladies and gentlemen, Brandon Brock got a minute left in qualifying. I'm not sure if anybody's going to be able to knock him off the top spot. Really close lap times through the field. James got to be up at 2 to go to Andrews, Texas. Please be safe, sir. And make sure you get back on the track as soon as possible. We're going to see here. And, yep, Brandon Brock is going to capture the pole tonight with a 21.923. And here we go. Everyone is gridding, so let's go ahead and do the grid walk. Starting in the 23rd position, we're going to go from back to front tonight. Andy Reeves. Starting 22nd is going to be Rob Williams. 21st, we're going to give it to Terry Litweiler. 20th, Matt Markland. 19th, Tim Freet. 18th, Steve Giberson. 17th, Ronnie Welchel. 16th, going to go to Brian Zemer. 15th, David Vodka. 14th, Charles Wilson. 13th, Ryan Fuchs. 12th, Cale Peterson. 11th, Aaron Sellers. 10th, Eric Keshelek. 9th, Joshua Newman. 8th, Rob Hamilton. 7th, Brian B. Doves Welchel. 6th place, Jacob Answorth. And now your top 5. Drew Kuhn, Mr. Pinnacle Wraps himself. Adam Keene with Franklin's Appliance Center, going to start in the 4th position. Kyle Franklin with Franklin Racing is going to start in the 3rd spot. Eric Johnson going to take the 2nd spot. And the pole sitter tonight going to be none other than Brandon Brock. Congratulations to Brandon Brock for grabbing that pole. And let's see what you can do with it. Keys to victory tonight while the pace car lights are out. Track position, clean air is king here at Richmond. Tire management, don't burn them suckers up early. And being smart and aggressive at the same time, especially for you points guys. Pick your moments or lose a race in one lap. A mistake can just absolutely crush your championship hopes. So make sure you keep it clean and make smart decisions. And here we go. Coming to the restart zone. Green flag is in the air. Here we go, folks. Brandon Brock, not a great start. Eric Johnson's going to take that. Brandon Brock's dropping like a rock, and he spun out. Oh, just barely touches the wall. Not the start he wanted, folks. Not the start he wanted. Let's take a look at it. Even though we kind of got it on air here. Looks like he started in the higher gear than what he should have. Going down in here into 1. It's going to hold it tight underneath the 17. And you can see as soon as he got back in the throttle, it just spun out. Unfortunate. Now he's going to go to the back. No damage, though. Not good for Brandon Brock. And let's see, where did that end up putting him? Yes, he's going to be in the 19th spot, so 20 spots back. Unfortunate. Looks like the lights are off on the pace car, so we will go. Green this next time by. Yeah, no takers on pit road. Pace car is off. Here we go to the restart zone. Green flag is back in the air. Kyle Franklin, Eric Johnson. Huge jump out from these guys. Brian Welcher on the outside of the 74 of Jacob Answorth. And let's see, we got some contenders back here for the championship. Let's see where they are. Kel Peterson started 12th, running 12th. Oh, caution's back out again. Ronnie Welchel. And looks like he got some damage to the, well, maybe not. Check and see what happened to old Ronnie. I believe this is second verse, same as the first. Going into one, and looks like it just steps out. Yep, just steps out, and that's a much harder hit than Brandon Brock had. Currently in the 22nd spot. And let's see, do we have any? We do not have any takers to pit road. Race analysis, as you can see, 200 laps tonight. And the race recaps, we've had 2 cautions for 6 laps, and we're only on lap 9 of 200, and the leader is Eric Johnson. And we've got weather. Not much of a wind tonight, though. Let's see here. Have we had anybody take pit stops? So Terry, Brandon, Tim Freed, and Brian Zimmer have all had 1 pit stop. As you can see there, we'll shorten that up. 1 stop. And pace car lights are off. So you know what that means. We're going to go green one more time. "38 people watching this stream tonight. Thank you so much for coming out and showing the support to the Outcast guys. They deserve nothing but the best, and you guys are proving that tonight. Here we go to the restart zone. Green flag in the air. Eric Johnson. Nice jump by Eric. Drew Kuhn to the outside of the 17. 17's going to grab that spot, though. Brian Welcher touches the wall a little bit, though. And let's check on our featured driver for tonight, Aaron Sellers. Started 11th, running 8th, up 3 spots. Thank you very much, Tina. Trying some new things out. Adam Keene started 4th, running 4th. Drew Kuhn up 2 spots. He is on the move. Trying to run these leaders down, though. Let's go back here and check on another playoff driver, Kel Peterson and Charles Wilson. Terry Litweiler as well. He is up 6 spots. And these guys are finally getting the hang of the track. Johnson Franklin out front. 3/10 of a lead over Franklin. Now closing down to 2.5. Kyle Franklin on the move. Underneath. Nope. Doesn't have enough momentum. Still looking for Eric. As you can see, Pinnacle Wraps out the back. Drew Kuhn. Kyle Franklin underneath Eric Johnson. Kyle Franklin not going to let him hold him down. And Eric's holding him down a little bit now, trying to take his runaway. Side by side still. This is what it's about right here, folks. This is first and second in the playoffs. Still not clear. This is lap 3 side by side. Eric Johnson loses the spot finally to Kyle Franklin. But that battle right there let Drew Kuhn close in under a second, only 9/10 back now. Chrissy, love the sound of these cars. Absolutely. James, thank you. Trying some new things. Adam Keene still running 4th, sitting comfortably. Brian Welch up 2 spots. And Jacob Answorth. We've been green for some time now, so that's good. Guys finally got it figured out. We'll see how their tires do. Rob Hamilton started 8th, running 8th. Not bad. And here we go. Ryan Fuchs, Aaron Sellers. Settlers battling Keshelek. He's on the outside, still holding. Oh, no, he lost that spot. Now he's under fire from Kel Peterson. Kel Peterson underneath him, going into 3 and 4. Oh, Aaron Sellers touching the wall there, coming out of 2. Now he's under fire from Terry Litweiler. Man, he's getting freight trained on the outside line. You would think the outside line would start coming in after 26 laps. And here goes Brian Zimmer now. He's going to look to make the position on Aaron Sellers as well. Three wide battle. Currently fighting with Fuchs. Fuchs going backwards now. And Brandon Brock, let's see where he's at. Started first, spun on the first lap, and now he's currently running 15th, so he's gained some spots. You know it, Chrissy. The 20 and the 3 battling. Go back up front, check on our leaders here. 6/10, 7/10 gap from first to second. Things have kind of just calmed down here. As you look off the back of Kyle Franklin's car, you can see Eric Johnson. And there's Drew Kuhn. He's closer to Eric Johnson than Johnson is to Franklin. And the top 4, they are just way a ways from 5th place, who was 5 seconds back. Brian Welchel, who's under attack from the 74. Answorth really trying to make that move. And he's going to get it. Answorth up to 5th. And let's check on his last lap versus the leader's lap. Let's see how fast he's running. He's 2/10 off. Well, let's see. Let it update here. He is just a little bit off of the leaders. He's running pretty much the same lap time. So not too shabby, Mr. Answorth. Not too shabby. Let's see. Brian Welchel 2/10 off of the leader's pace right now. Joshua Newman faster than the leader. And Terry Litweiler has picked up, check this out, 13 spots since the drop of the green flag. We're at lap 35 now. He's picked up 13 spots and still picking them up, putting them down. As you can see, Newman right there, not too far away. About a half a second in front of Litweiler. But Brian Zimmer's also picked up 7 spots. He's on the move as well. Go back here, and Brock has moved back up into the top 10. After battling hard with these guys back here who are still really close together. You can see Steve Giberson and Rob Hamilton battling it out. Really, really tight battle here. Looks like Steve's going to grab that spot from Rob. Nice tight little battle here. As you can see, Charles Wilson looking to do something with Hamilton. And here's a guy we haven't talked about. Just recently had a number change from the 024 to the 12. Kind of threw me for a loop there just for a little bit. You know, I kind of have these guys memorized by their car numbers, and then when somebody changes it, I just lose my mind. Ronnie Welchel still running in the 20th spot. Hadn't really gained anything. After that spin, he hit a nasty hit to the wall. Kyle Franklin still out front, 1.1 seconds ahead of Johnson. These guys have made their bed, though. They are in the strategy play here. You can see Adam Keene picked up that spot over Drew Kuhn. Keene now currently in the third spot. And Drew's about to be under attack by the 74. Let me tell you, this man in the 74 is on the move tonight. Jacob Answorth, he did start 6th. He's currently running 5th. And to only be on the sim for a year, man, he's running really good with these Outcast guys, because these guys are pretty experienced. And to be running in the top 5 with them, pretty impressive. Oh, we got a caution. No, Matt Markland. Matt Markland in the grass, and we've seen this view here Tuesday night in this same location. Let's take a look at it. $10 says this guy loses it on the exit of 4. We saw a ton of it Tuesday night. And whoop! Oh, hits the inside wall. Man, look at all the strategies now. There, people's down in pit road. Some people not on pit road. Kyle Franklin stayed out. Brian Zimmer stayed out. Brandon Brock stayed out. Everybody else, they came in. So now, folks, let's, oh, Rob Hamilton also stayed out. So let's see. I mean, how is this going to shake things up? We got 3 guys, 4 guys that stayed, well, 3 guys stayed out. Everybody else took, let's see here. Let me check my thing. Looks like a bunch of them just took fuel. And Kel Peterson took tires. And it looks like he's the only one that took tires. But he's going to be starting in the 14th spot. Oh, let's see. Did that update? Kel Peterson 18th now currently. So as we look back here, Kel Peterson with tires. So I look for him to be moving up through the field quite quickly. You can see the lights are going to be off here this time. And yes, they are off now. It's going to be Franklin, Zimmer, Brock, Johnson, and Keene gonna be your top 5. And would you believe it if I told you the top 5 are in the playoffs? They're fighting for these positions. All right, here we go. Should see the pace car get off track, go down in the pits, and we're gonna go green. Here we go. Green, green, green. Not a great start for Zemer. Johnson all over the bumper of Zemer on that restart. And check this out. Brandon Brock found his way back up front, trying to battle Zemer. Oh, we got a 3-wide battle going on back here. And it's 2 wide now. Charles and Joshua and Kale. See, there goes Kale. Kale's now up 5 spots from the start, from the restart. I think Kale's going to smoke these guys early on with these tires. Brock, Zemer still battling side by side. Zemer all the way to the top. Brock all the way to the bottom. And Johnson seeing that. You see Aaron Sellers back there battling. He is our featured driver for tonight. Oh! Aaron Sellers gets into Ronnie Welchel. And around goes Welchel. And now Aaron Sellers got crazy damage. Looks like he's going to be done for the night. That is a broadcaster's curse if I ever seen one. Right front toe damage. Not a good one. We'll go back and look at that. Oh, he locked him up. He was sliding, though. Yes, he locked up those tires and just slid right into Ronnie Welchel. As you can see, he's all broke down. He's got no wheel, no hub, no nothing on the right front. His night is through. As we get some wave rounds, 68 going around. Kyle Franklin maintains the lead. Here we go. Pace car's in, and green flag is out. The leader just gets a really good jump, but this is the closest we've seen. Second place. Get to the leader on a restart. Eric Johnson to the bumper of Kyle Franklin. Go back there and take a look at some guys. Ryan Fuchs up there. How about that? In the third spot. Under fire from the 21, though. Brian Welchel under attack from Jacob Answorth. Oh, he's a little loose on the exit of 4. That's going to get the 17 to his outside. Oh, who we got sideways back there? Cale Peterson. Sideways down the front stretch. And then he touches the wall on the exit of 2. Zimmer battling. He's going to get around the 12, and now he's going to go after the 06. Brandon Brock back there in the back again. Now he's 17th. Nice battle going on there. Things looking calm and spread out up here again. Terry Litweiler, he's moved up. Terry's looking to try to capitalize on this position on Kuhn. And Answorth and King moving back up to the front. I'm really liking all these positions switching constantly. Really good battles. Oh, 3 wide. Welchel in the middle, and they get it figured out. Cale Peterson going to go on the outside of Welchel. I'm trying to do something with him. Easy, boys. 3 wide. Welchel in the middle. Newman on the bottom. Peterson on top. Peterson's going to grab those positions. Zimmer seeing it, he is coming. As we've got Fuchs and Kuhn battling side by side. Terry Litweiler's now up into the mix. Drew Kuhn's on offense and defense. Drew Kuhn sideways out of 2. As we get on board here with Terry Litweiler, look at his line compared to the others. Drew Coon still loose. Nice and smooth is Litweiler. You can tell he is not killing them tires at all. Let's see if we can get the cockpit view here. Here we go. Got a little tight there out of the corner of 2, and should be nice and smooth 3 and 4. Oh yeah. Terry's saving his stuff, there's no doubt about it. Kyle Franklin out to a 7/10 lead. Eric Johnson still there though, within striking distance and in 3.2 seconds back. That's where these guys are battling. Ryan Fuchs on the outside. Drew Coon on the inside. Adam Keene now making a dive down underneath Terry Litweiler. Jacob Answorth's going to go with him, trying to capitalize on that position as well. Jacob just not there, close enough to make that spot underneath Terry. And Kel Peterson's back there. Oh, look at this. Jacob Answorth. He is underneath Terry Litweiler. This is going to be tricky right here coming out of 2. Jacob was very, very low on exit. I thought for sure he was going to spin the tires, but he did not, as he's still battling underneath. Oh, Kel Peterson loose just behind him. Gathers it up, still carrying momentum. Fantastic battle going on between these guys as Terry is backing up. Still trying to battle though, but he is saving his stuff as far as I know. And poor old Brandon Brock, he's moved back up again. He's currently in the 12th spot. Kyle Franklin now in the traffic. Coming up on the 61 and the 62 in numerical order. How ironic is that? Oh, the 61 in the wall. And he's going to get by him easily. 61 lets him go. And then there was Ronnie Welchel. Ronnie Welchel was definitely going to let him go. Ronnie being scored 1 lap down. This is going to put him 2 laps down. And there goes Kyle Franklin around. That's going to put Ronnie 2 laps down. And Ryan Fuchs got a little bit of a gap over Drew Coon now, as Drew Coon's now battling with Keene. Keene's going to get by him though. Going to also open the door up for Answorth. See what Answorth can do. As you look off the back bumper of Drew Coon. Whoa, Drew Coon loose. And Answorth sees that. Oh, Drew Coon loose again. Answorth's going to try to stick it in there. Drew Kuhn. Very, very loose. There he goes again. Jacob needs to be very cautious around this guy. But you know what? He's under fire. He's now on the defense mode because Joshua Newman is there. Looks like it's going to be fuel and tires next time by for these guys. I can guarantee it. Adam King closing in on Fuchs. That could be too much longer now. These guys are slipping and sliding everywhere. Back to Drew. He's still holding them off. The guy's a wheel man. But I can tell you this, if Drew Kuhn lets Joshua Newman know anywhere close to him, Joshua Newman, he's going to take that spot. Three wide. Lap traffic of the 62 of Ronnie Welcher on the outside as these guys are trying to battle too wide for position. Absolute incredible battle. Oh, Ronnie Welcher on the wall. Joshua Newman did end up going by. You can see Litweiler got by. Answorth and Peterson still trying to figure out how to get by. Peterson on the high side. There's cars everywhere, folks. Glad Dad can't keep up. I mean, look, just check out the battle behind them. Zemer finally got by, but Brock's battling lap traffic of Kyle Franklin. Eric Johnson out front. Kyle Franklin pitted. He pitted 6 laps ago. He is now being scored a lap down, but he is the first car 1 lap down as Eric Johnson's on a fuel strategy. I mean, this right here, this little gaggle of cars right here is absolute calamity. There's lap cars, there's leaders, all mixed in. Now Brian Zemer's in the mix. Eric Kochelek's in the mix. I mean, this battle from 5th to 10th is just unbelievable. Drew Kuhn still holding on to a loose race car. I have no clue how he's doing that, but he is an absolute wheel man. Still holding off Answorth. Brian Zemer's in the mix. He is there. Zemer to the outside of Answorth. Johnson still out front, followed by Keene. Oh, and Fuchs Newman battling it out up here. They're side by side, and guess who's there trying to capitalize and get his lap back? Kyle Franklin. Kyle Franklin underneath, putting these boys 3 wide. He's like, I gotta go. He is on fresh tires, so he can waste no time. All he can wish for right now, all he can hope for, is that Eric Johnson and Adam Keene have more trouble in lap traffic than he does. Or a problem on pit road. Eric Johnson still out front. 51 laps. See what he does. He should be pitting any time now. Gonna go around again. And there's Adam Keene. 3 seconds back. Still a cluster back here. Answorth, Koshelek battling side by side. That is for position. That's for the 10th spot. 9th spot, rather. Brandon Brock's back there watching it. Brandon Brock all the way on the high side. Drew Kuhn still holding strong. I mean, he is in 9th, but a loose race car, you would have thought he'd have shot to the back. He just looked like he was looser than the rest, but man, he's really got a handle on this car. Brandon Brock goes around on the high side of the 21. Eric Johnson just about under attack from Kyle Franklin. And if it was me here, as soon as Franklin passed me, I would be pitting. We're going to see here, does Johnson call it? Is Johnson going to come into pit road now and answer that call? He is not. He's going to go around again. He's made his bed, and he is laying in it, folks. 2 seconds now separate Johnson and Keene, and we are lap 102 of 200. Joshua Newman. Gail Peterson. Still, everyone's still on track. The top, let's see, the top 10 have not pitted. Drew Kuhn on pit road. Drew Kuhn on pit road right now. Eric Johnson still out there. Adam Keene still out there, along with Joshua Newman. Kel Peterson coming down pit road. He's going to grab that fuel. He's going to grab the tires. Or, you know what? I think Kel Peterson already grabbed tires. So I wonder if he's just going to grab fuel only. As you can see, our series sponsor of the Gen 4 on the rear deck lid of Terry Litweiler's Chevy Monte Carlo, Serta Simmons. Nice to have them on board for season 2 of the Outcast League. Terry's running 5th. Ryan Ziemer is closed up. He's up in the 6th position. Eric Johnson still out front. Adam Keene's closed up now. As you can see there off the deck lid. Just little sparks and kiss out of Eric Johnson's right rear. When will these guys pit? 65 to 70 laps is the pit window, so they're just now getting into it now. Ryan Fuchs up to fourth. Charles Wilson trying to grab a lap back. He's currently being scored 2 laps down right now. And Brandon Brock and Zemer and Answorth. Well, let's see. Zemer and Brock battling right here. Answorth kind of lost some ground to these guys. You see Answorth back there. It's kind of lost a little bit of ground. But Kyle Franklin up to 9th. (17, 18) battling it out here. Only 0.4 of a second separate the top two. Joshua Newman's closed in to the back of the 17. Up 17, calling down pit road. Ryan Fuchs as well. Let's see what Johnson does. Johnson down pit road. Make sure you get it woed down, boys. That put Joshua Newman in the lead. We've got 2 guys still on track, haven't pitted yet. Joshua Newman, Jacob Answorth. And you know what? That's going to put Kyle Franklin back in the lead. Take a look here and see. I'm looking at my scoring. Oh, we got a caution. Brian Zemer. Take a look. See what happened. Brian Zemer just pitted. Brand new tires. Pitted 2 laps prior to that. And around she goes, going into turn 1. And he gets into the wall with the left rear just a little bit. I'm not sure that'll hurt him too bad, though. Oh, man. Not good at all. You can see these guys that haven't pitted, Answorth and Newman. And they're going to get some tires. You can see we're getting some cars with some waiver rounds here. And that's going to put Franklin to the top spot, as you can see there, off the roof cam of the pace car. How about that? Very nice camera view. Coming up on the front stretch here. Pace car lights are off, so you know what that means? We're going to go green. 5 cautions. Race recap so far. The leader is going to be Joshua Newman. What it shows. Nope, it's going to be Kyle Franklin. Kyle Franklin is the leader. 5 cautions for 20 laps and 4 lead changes this whole race. Here we go, down into 3. The pace car is going to go off here. There it goes. Green flag is in the air. Kyle Franklin off to a fairly good jump. Guys are dicing it up back here, though. Jacob Hansworth to the inside of the 01. But you got some hungry guys back here. 17 out to the outside of 74. Oh, Jacob Hansworth goes around in the wall. Not a terrible hit, not a hard hit, but he got loose. And then Drew Kuhn finished him off. Let's take a look at it here. As you can see, he's loose there. So he's losing a little bit of momentum, which is going to put Drew Kuhn to the back bumper. Going to get in here. He's loose. He's loose again. And, oh, nope, Drew Kuhn never touched him. My apologies to Drew Kuhn. Camera angle told me a fib. And we also have Rob Williams back there crash as well. See what happened back here. Rob Williams, the 61. Looks like he's coming out of 4 and whoop, goes around, hits nothing. Jacob Hansworth, he is going to pit. I wonder if he's going to grab tires, though. He needs to get that damage fix on the front. Take a look there at the leader, Franklin, looking off the left front nose of his car. "37 people watching the stream. Thank you so much for coming out. Chrissy, I appreciate it. It is chaotic out here, but you know, I love doing the solo thing. It can be wild at times, but it's pretty fun. Pace car lights are off, as you can see. I appreciate that, Chrissy. I don't know how amazing it is, but yeah, I appreciate it. I really try for these Outcast boys. And here we go. Green flag in the air. And go here and show you the gap between first and second on this restart. Pretty close, actually. Oh, man, we got a wreck right here. Joshua Newman on his side, back on his wheels. There we go. Flip that pancake. Spin her around. Let's go. No front clip. That is going to be undrivable. Pace car's coming around. You better get it going. You're going to go a lap down. Let's take a look at it here, folks. See exactly what happened. He gets a little loosey-goosey going into one, and then whoop, gets into Kel Peterson, and chaos ensues. Man, there's wrecks everywhere. Go back here and look at Answorth as well. He was back here in the back on the outside of Eric Johnson. It doesn't show him in a wreck, though. Like he narrowly escaped. Lots of checkups. Oh, the 12 got into him. 71, 3. Golly. Okay, let's go look at another playoff driver, Brandon Brock, see what he saw. He gets into Terry, woes up, and just gets cleaned out. And that's what we're talking about. That's what we're here for, folks. You can see a lot of damaged race cars. There were only 4 cars. I repeat, 4 cars on the lead lap then. Everybody was fighting for position. They were trying to fight for the lucky dog. You know, Chrissy, you know we gotta have a good wreck every now and then. We can't just go from green to checkered every race. You know how they like to do that. But Glad Dad's here for some wrecks too. Ooh, and look at this. Look at the front bumper of Adam Keene. That is not a good view, sir. Not a good view. No front bumper for Adam Keene. And looks like there's, yeah, just some front nose damage for Peterson as well. And pace car is off. Here we go. On green one more time. Got a damaged car on the outside. Franklin on the inside. Green flag is out. Franklin out front. And Johnson, Johnson's trying to work his way back up. He is a lap down though. But he is the first car 1 lap down. So he's going to go after Franklin here pretty hard. And then there was one. Del Peterson back there. I'm not sure how well his car's handling. Not sure well how Keene's car's handling. And the best thing Franklin can do is push as hard as he can to keep these guys a lap down, at least most of them. But Kyle Franklin does have 53 laps on these tires. Ainsworth second. Johnson closing in. Johnson closing in quickly to the back of the 11 of Kyle Franklin, trying to get his lap back and then hope for a caution. Johnson's going to race him hard. Here we go. Johnson getting closer. While we wait for that, let's go see if we got any battles back here. These guys are battling for everything. They're trying to get their laps back. Battling for the lucky dog. Franklin getting passed by Eric Johnson now. Eric Johnson back on the lead lap. Now Eric screaming, somebody wreck, somebody wreck. Eric Johnson can really use a caution right now. And so can poor Adam Keene. He is getting absolutely freight trained by these guys. Adam Keene already dropped down to 4 seconds behind the leader. He's underpowered for sure. Now he's under attack from Drew Kuhn. Drew Kuhn, much fresher tires this time. He's going to make easy work of Keene. Around goes Kuhn into the third spot. Jacob Answorth less than a second behind Franklin. And Kel Peterson, Kel Peterson seems to have a much better handling car than Keene does right now. As you see, Keene just hit the wall. Peterson underneath Keene. Side by side. Oh, Peterson loose on the front stretch. See, Kel Peterson put the slide job on Keene. Now they're inverted. Keene on the bottom, Peterson on top. Peterson will prevail on the position and put him in the 4th position. And as you can see here, Eric Johnson is up to 6th. Eric's got the speed. He doesn't need a caution. Quite contrary, Chrissy. He's got the speed, but Franklin also has the speed, so he won't get a whole lot further. You know, he won't be able to race his way back around. You can see Franklin still to the bumper, or pretty close to Johnson. Johnson will have to have a caution in order for him to do anything with Franklin. Jacob Answorth, man, an impressive run by Jacob Answorth tonight. Let's check out his last lap speed versus the leader's speed. 2/10 off currently of the leader's speed. Somebody's got some toe damage because I can hear the tires squealing through my headset. I don't know if you guys can hear that as well. And Drew Kuhn currently in the 3rd position. He is running the same speed as the leader, same lap times. And Kel Peterson way off pace. 5/10, so a half a second slower than the leader. Losing time quickly, 8.3 seconds. Same thing, a half a second for Keene as well. And here we go. Here's what we want to see. Chrissy, the numbers don't lie. Last lap, 22.796. The leader was 22.779. He does not have the speed. He's fast, don't get me wrong, but him and the leader are running the same lap times. So they're going to be stuck right there, about 3/10 or so separated each other. Well, we got 48 laps to go, and guess what? Kyle Franklin, he's to his pit window. Kyle Franklin's going to have to pit here within the next few laps. He last pitted on lap 83. With him pitting on lap 83, that puts him 72 laps since he last pitted. Fuel window is between 65 and 75. Rob Hamilton out there with severe grunt damage. As we go through the field, Franklin first, Answorth second, 3.3 back. Drew Cooge closed the gap up on Answorth. Drew's almost there to capitalize on that position. Drew pitted on lap 102, so he's 56 laps out there. And as you can see, Answorth pitted on 129. He's got fuel. You know, doing the math here, I'm doing the math on Jacob Answorth. It's lap 160. He last pitted 30 laps ago. That's going to be 70. The pit window is between 65 and 75. So if this thing stays green, Answorth may have a chance to win this thing. You can see Drew Coombs still there. Kel Peterson can definitely make it all the way. Answorth can make it all the way. Keene can make it all the way. And Eric Johnson still just in front of the leader by about 3/10 or so. As they're going through lap traffic. Eric Johnson last pitted 47 laps ago. Oh, as we see the leader, Kyle Franklin, down pit road. 79 laps. So Eric Johnson can make it on fuel if he clutches a little bit. That's going to put Ainsworth in the lead. Drew Kuhn 3/10 back. $73-76, Brock says. Thank you for that. Oh, Drew Kuhn sideways. Nice save by Drew Kuhn. Bill Peterson currently running third. Okay, yeah, so the window's between about 65 to 75. Okay. That's about what I thought. So currently no bonus points for Kel Peterson or Adam Keene. They have not led any laps, nor do they have the fastest lap. And Eric Johnson led 49 laps. He's still in fifth, though. Kyle Franklin now eighth, being scored. One lap down. Eric Koshelek having an incredible run tonight in the sixth position. How about that? Great run for him. Looks like he stayed out of trouble too. Car still clean. Kyle Franklin moved up to seventh. He's led over half the race. Eric Koshelek down pit road. Brian Welchel. Looks like he stayed out of the trouble for the most part. He's running eighth. And here we see Brian Zemer. Looks like he's having a solid night. Currently in the 9th spot. And David Vonica rounding out that top 10. It looks like Kuhn has passed Ainsworth. Drew Kuhn cannot make it, though. He pitted 68 laps ago. So he is in his fuel window. Jacob Ainsworth is on the strategy to win this thing right now. Pitted 42 laps ago, and we got 30 laps to go. Drew Kuhn currently out front. Gonna have to pit here the next few laps, though. Ainsworth dropped 2.3 seconds back. Is he clutching? To try to save something here? Drew Kuhn's still out there. Kyle Franklin with tires. That's going to put him back on the lead lap. 5 seconds behind Eric Johnson currently. Kel Peterson's moved up into the 3rd position. Drew Kuhn down pit road. 72 laps on that fuel run there. Gonna put Answorth back out front. Jacob Answorth from Seattle, Washington. Currently out front with 25 laps to go. Answorth is on the strategy to win it, but 16 seconds back is Franklin, 13 seconds back is Johnson. Will they have enough time to close in on Answorth? Unbelievable. 40 people watching the stream right now as we're winding down to 23 laps to go, 22 laps to go. Jacob Answorth leading the way, followed by Adam Keene. Eric Johnson now closing the gap to just 12 seconds behind. With 22 to go, and Franklin's there. Franklin's got fresh tires. He can run down Answorth. Tina, that's exactly what you should be doing. Telling him to breathe. Kyle Franklin to the inside of the 18. Oh, they almost touch. Battling hard here. Kyle Franklin's going to get around easily around the 18. That's going to put Franklin in the 3rd spot, 11 seconds back from Answorth. And now he sees Adam Keene. Adam Keene just ahead. 18 laps to go. Kyle Franklin 3/10 back from Adam Keene. Franklin up to 2nd. Jacob Answorth. As you can see, 9 seconds back is Franklin with 18 laps to go, coming to 17. I guarantee you, Jacob Answorth's heart is pounding right now. It looks like, let's see here, we're going to look at last lap speed and leader speed. Last lap, Franklin ran a 22.860. The leader ran a 23.834. 1 second per lap is what Kyle Franklin is gaining. I don't think Answorth's going to be able to hold him. Let's see, let it update here. Yes. Still a second. Franklin is gaining a second on Answorth per lap. It looks like Kel Peterson crashed out. Let's take a look at that real quick. Surprised the caution had come out. He kept it going now. Went down their little access road there. As we're looking, Kyle Franklin about 9/10 faster than Answorth. 4 seconds back is Franklin from Answorth. 12 laps to go. 13 laps to go, sorry. Leader had already crossed the start-finish line. The leader's tires are eaten up, 24.2. Oh, we've got a caution. We've got a caution. That's going to stack everything back up. Not sure what the caution was for. Let's take a look here and see. The only thing I could see here before the caution came out was Eric Johnson leaving pit road. It's the only thing that popped up before the yellow flag. Oh, that wasn't it. Oh, man. What are we going to do here, folks? What is the strategy? Is Jacob Answorth going to take tires? I don't think he's got a choice. Eight cautions for 30 laps, 7 lead changes, and the leader, Jacob Answorth. Right now, we've got 9 laps to go. If Answorth pits, which he is, that's going to put Kyle Franklin back in the lead. But, man, is he going to have fresh tires? Kyle Franklin with 30 laps on those tires. You can see the pace car lights are off. We're going to go green with 6 laps to go. Drew Kuhn with fresh tires. Jacob Answorth currently in the 5th spot. Fresh tires. Kyle Franklin, 31 laps on those tires. Here we go. Pace car lights are off. I mean, the pace car is off too. Here we go. And there is another caution. Oh, man. Well, there's going to be just a couple of laps left. This is exactly what Kyle Franklin wanted, especially with those fresh tires behind him. Go back and take a look here at what happened. Eric Johnson boots the 62. We also got another one here. The 12 of David Vodka. Oh, gets in the wall. Nasty hit. And oh, the 57-71 also make contact, and then David Vodka gets destroyed. Pace car lights are off. We'll go green again with just green, white checker. Here we go. Green flag in the air. Drew Kuhn with the freshest tires, but I don't think there's any stopping Kyle Franklin. Kyle Franklin's gonna grab the white flag here. Going into turn 3, Kyle Franklin led 117 laps, and he is going to capture the flag here at Richmond in the Serta Simmons Gen 4 Series. How about that? Drew Kuhn's going to bring it home in the second spot, followed by Jacob Answorth. And you know what Kyle Franklin's about to do? He's about to burn it down. An absolute slobber knocker of a performance by Kyle Franklin. as he does his Polish victory lap backwards. And Chrissy in the chat is doing a happy dance. We're going to grab a word, and we'll get back with your top three. Jacob Answorth, Drew Kuhn, and Kyle Franklin. We'll be right back.
Outcast Motorsports would like to thank the following sponsors for all of their support: Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, Serta Simmons Bedding, Auto America, LuLaRoe by Tammy, Jackie Jones Chrysler Dodge Jeep, and Ram, J&M Group Industrial Services, Roberts Ball Screw, and Pinnacle Wraps. We will be back shortly with the driver interviews.
All right, folks, let's grab Jacob Answorth here in the booth with us to capture third place. Jacob, man, how you doing?
I'm feeling pretty good. I was definitely doing a lot better than I thought I would.
Man, what a great performance. I mean, Kyle Franklin was gaining a second a lap on you, and then the caution came out. I mean, I bet that was a sigh of relief. I mean, you still ended up third, so I mean, we'll take that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was basically no more than like half throttle for the last 20 laps of that run. Seeing him catching up on the standings page was definitely pretty intimidating. And I think I was still short by half a lap when that caution came out. It really saved my behind, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was up here doing the math for you in the booth, and yeah, I thought you were going to be able to make it.
Oh, I might have been reading the box wrong, but that was really scary either way. It was going to be real close.
Well, tires seem to be the story tonight, especially on long green flag runs. Like, you know, once people pitted and they ended up with fresh tires, they were just putting down the laps. And, I mean, we see some guys stay out on tires and guys get tires, and they caught up really quickly within 20 laps.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, once you get past that, once you warm them up a bit, they just take off. Just getting past that cold tire phase, it's real sketchy. And out there, I was trying to push my tires as long as I could.
Well, I mean, you did a phenomenal job tonight. You led some laps. Just happy to finally have you on the podium. Tina's been in the chat cheering you on and giving you motivational speakings, apparently. Telling you to breathe and don't do anything stupid.
Oh, yeah.
It's what she said.
Yeah, that's her favorite phrase tonight.
That's right, man. Well, hey, man, good solid third place finish. We're looking forward to having you for season 3 of the Outcast, guys. Hopefully you join us back there.
Oh, yeah. I'll gladly go. I'll gladly be there. I mean, joining halfway through definitely felt a bit odd, and being there start to finish for a whole season it's gonna feel real good, and it's really a pleasure for all these guys to even race alongside me. I know I'm not the fastest here, but man, these guys are real good, and they're all respectful, and it's the kind of racing I've not seen anywhere else.
Absolutely. Well, that's what we do here at Outcast. We strive for clean racing with really good guys week in and week out. But man, the floor is all yours for any sponsor mentions or anything like that, family shout outs, and we'll send you on your way.
Well, of course, I got to thank Serta Simmons, Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds. I mean, got to thank them for making this whole thing possible, right? And Roberts Ball Screw, Auto America, I mean, Jam Group. Of course, all these amazing sponsors that just get this whole league going and keep it going. I mean, it's amazing. And of course, I got to thank Katina over here. I mean, she's been motivating me this whole time in all these races, even through the best of times and the worst of times, let's say. And she's been here. I mean, she's been active in the chat, so she's really been participating basically as much as I have. So I got to give her a big shout out for that one. I mean, every one of the Outcasts group. I mean, they've they're amazing guys to race with, and I mean, Kyle really put it to me this race, and it was awesome to see him get the win, and I got to thank him for being here, and thank you, of course, for being this amazing broadcaster and making this whole broadcast awesome to watch and awesome to be a part of. So yeah, thank you all.
My pleasure, man. Well, yeah, good solid third place finish, and we'll look forward to seeing you at Charlotte. So
Yeah,
take it
see you
easy,
there.
man.
Yeah, likewise.
All right, folks, that was your third place finisher. And now in the booth joining me is none other than, you see it on your screen, the serial killer, Drew Kuhn.
Let's go. Let's go.
How about that, man? Second place finish, Drew.
I know I'm pretty stoked about it. Not quite sure how I pulled it off. I guess right strategy. I don't know. The car was wicked loose. It was a handful tonight.
Yeah, I was saying it in the broadcast. I mean, you were running third, fourth, and fifth right there for a while. And I mean, you were getting battled one after the other. You were sliding loose coming out of the corners. I don't know how you hung on to it, but sir, let me go ahead. If you could see me now, I'm bowing down to you. I don't know how you held on to that piece of junk for as long as you did, but congratulations.
I don't know either. I'll tell you this, my arms are a little sore after that one.
Oh, I can imagine.
But it feels good. Feels good to be up here post race. Never been here before.
Well, hey, get used to it. You know, I said last week in the broadcast, you can go back and watch it. I said Drew Kuhn is being more consistent the last few weeks. And, I mean, just improving week after week. And look at this. Second place finish, man, on the board. Can't believe it. I'm so happy for you.
I'm definitely looking forward to next season, and hopefully I can make the playoffs next season so this stuff counts.
Absolutely. I mean, you were on a wild strategy run there for a little while. You were running that sucker out, and then you pitted, got fuel, and then you were out there again on those same piece of junk tires. I don't even know how you did it, but you pulled off a second place finish.
Yeah, those tires were a little sketchy by the time I finally got my second set of tires. I think I had 103, 104 laps on that first set.
Yes.
There were a couple guys that had a little more than that, but they were it was getting to the point where I couldn't drive the car. The car was driving me, so I had to do something.
Yeah.
It worked.
Absolutely insane and super fun to watch. Watch you battle with the loose race car was incredible, man. Incredible.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch the broadcast for sure, which I have it playing during the race, so I can hear a lot of what you're saying, but I can't see it. So I'm gonna have to go back and watch it.
Yep, you definitely got to go back and watch it. Hey, man, you know, you ain't been up here in the booth before, so how we do things is I talk to you, and then I give you a chance to shout out your sponsors, and I will really want to hear what you got coming up in the future for Pinnacle Wraps. So take it away.
All right. Well, we'll start off with Serta Simmons Betting, the sponsor that sponsors the Gen 4 series. And we got Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, LuLaRoe by Tammy Litweiler, Jackie Jones, J&M Group, Roberts Ball Screw, Auto America, Grand Island, and of course, Pinnacle Wraps. When you run a Pinnacle, you drive distinction. As far as in the future goes, there's some things to come. There's a few things I've got up my sleeve that I'm working on that I feel like are just going to make the wraps even more top notch than what they are. So, got some exciting things coming. You can stay tuned. You go to facebook.com/ePinnacleWraps and give me a follow. You'll catch all my updates there. Or if you want a wrap, you can shoot me a message there and request one. Or if you've got me in Discord, or you can send me a message in Discord.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I tell you, Drew with Pinnacle Wraps is top notch, and he does my wraps and always does a phenomenal job. And I love driving distinction.
That's right, baby.
Drew Coon's a distinctive guy with distinctive taste. So why wouldn't your paints be?
That's right. That's right. You got to have everybody looking good on the track.
That's right. Man, get out of here.
And of course, got to thank you. Can't forget you.
Don't thank me.
Yep, I got to thank you. For sure, 100%.
Man, I
so
appreciate
you're the best, man.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
And all the Outcast guys, you couldn't ask for a better league. So.
Oh, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Man, get out of here. Go celebrate that second place victory. And we'll get you in here Tuesday night, hopefully, at Charlotte.
All right, we'll see. I like Charlotte, so
yes,
that's a fun track.
All right, man. Take it easy.
All right. Catch you, Adam.
All right, folks. We got the third place guy. We got the second place guy. There's only one left. And y'all know who that is. Chrissy knows who that is. Chrissy's in the chat. She knows exactly who it is. Kyle Franklin in the booth. Captured the flag after 117 laps led. And he's your points leader. Woo, what's going on, Kyle?
Oh, it's great, Adam. Oh, man, was that a race, wasn't it?
Man, you guys had me on the edge of my seat. I'm at loss for words. I'm at a loss for words. We saw strategies from the start to the finish. Fuel with no tires, fuel with tires. I mean, when you go back and watch the broadcast, there's 3 wide, there's 4 wide, there's guys in the lead passing through lap traffic as the guys a lap down trying to get their lap back. Unbelievable, Kyle. And you were right in the middle of that thing. I don't know how you guys held it together, but man, you captured the flag. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's awesome, man. Getting through traffic, people are really respectful. You can't do it with guys that are not, So, shout out to all the Outcast guys. And I'm not sure how many cautions we had there, but we did pretty good.
We had 9 cautions,
okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think we still did pretty good compared to a lot of other places,
That's right.
And how loose. I mean, she was wicked loose the whole run, like hands down. So one little mistake and you're not. It's that slow death, slide, and you're not saving it.
Well, I know you pitted with like 25-ish to go. Walk me through, okay? You pitted from the lead. Jacob Answorth took over the lead with 20-second gap, okay? You pitted about 25 laps to go. What was your mindset? Just go as hard as you could to try to close that gap on Jacob? I know you would have got him with about 8 or so laps to go because you were closing in a second a lap. We were watching your time here on the broadcast. But were you just pushing it as hard as you could?
Definitely not. That's that mindset. If I would have done that, it would have been really bad here at the end, and I would have nothing. It's that mindset of I need to be slow but fast, and then just tick him off. And then when I realized that I was like about a second faster than him per lap, my eye overlay is like, you'll catch him here, on this lap, right? And I was like, well, that's enough laps, to pass him, cleanly and, and not wreck. And, so, I was just gauging that, saving some tire, not pushing as hard as I could because of possibly a caution. Guys get real racy with that 10 laps to go, even though, people get racy laps down, people get racy, it doesn't matter where they're at on the track, So my thought was, let's save a little, but we're still mowing them down. We're still getting to that gap of 8 laps or so. That's about what my eye overlay was saying. And if that backs off and he pushes a little bit harder, then I need to push a little bit harder, to keep that gap coming back to me, Yep,
absolutely. Yeah, and I mean, that's exactly what you were doing. And then for some strange reason, the caution came out. I don't know exactly what caused the caution, Kyle. I went back and looked at a few cars that were on my scoring monitor right before the caution came out, and I really couldn't find it. So
okay.
Yeah,
I saw Eric up in front of me real slow, but I was hoping he wasn't in it. But yeah, it is what it is. It happens sometimes when you get real loose and sideways. Sometimes that caution flag just gets thrown. By iRacing.
Yeah, that's right. Once you go below a minimum of speed, whatever they set, and you're on the racing surface, they throw it.
Yeah, even if you're saving it, like sometimes you can save the car, but because there's a whole group next to you, it throws the caution.
Right. Yep. Man, hey, you got any shout outs? I know one of your shout outs are going to be Chrissy here. But get your shout outs and we'll send you on your way to celebrate.
All right. Well, shout out to you, Adam. I mean, this, what you're doing is a really great thing. And I love being up here and talking with you. It gets me all excited. You do a great job, and I'm glad you're here with us. And then I'll shout out to Chrissy, being there for me, allow me to practice again. I had to shut her out these last 3 or 4 nights in a row, putting down laps, after work. I got a shout out to Brandon Brock because, he was there to, it really sucks when you're just by yourself. So me and Brandon did a lot of practice, a lot of testing, on, the grooves and how to get runs out of the corner and stuff. And I would like to shout out to him. And then I'll shout out to Franklin Racing. Can't be done without Franklin Racing. And then all of our league sponsors, Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, Auto America, Jackie Jones, J&M Group, Drew Kuhn and the Pinnacle Wraps. And way to go, Drew. A shout out to Drew, man. That was awesome. He got P2 there. And I think he had even something for me, but he got a little loose. So, we got Robert's Ball Screw, Lulu Row by Tammy Litweiler. And then we have, of course, the guys coming on board and being our main sponsor is Serta Simmons. And I still can't thank enough, Zero X Media and you there, Adam in the booth, and anybody else that's in the booth, comes in and visits and stuff. It's pretty amazing what you do, and I know how much time it takes. We're over here practicing. You're doing the same thing, probably even longer, right? Especially with iRacing updates, man. And then shout out to all the fans that came out and watched tonight. I heard something in the background of 57 people watching. Heck yes. All right. I like that.
Absolutely, man. Good.
But yeah.
Good run tonight by everyone. Super happy with the way it turned out. And, really, this one, I'm sweating, Kyle. I'm sweating.
You and me both.
You guys have got to stop doing this to me.
I was hoping it was gonna go green, man. I was waiting on the strategies. Had a pretty good strategy, I think. Played out. So.
Oh yeah.
But it happens. You always and Outcast League can't count these guys out. They do an amazing job. So.
Yes, they do. All right, man. We'll get out of here, go celebrate, and we'll see you.
All right, thank you, Adam. I appreciate
Thursday
it.
night.
Yep, Thursday night.
All right, man. Take it easy.
All right. Okay, later.
All right, folks. Let's take a look at your results here. Get it up on the screen. As you can see, Kyle Franklin captured the flag here. Week 12 of Richmond. You know what? He's going to go on to fight for that championship next week. Drew Kuhn's going to bring it home in the second position. Super happy with Pinnacle Development Racing. They really came through tonight. Super happy with Drew's second place finish. Jacob Answorth rallies back to a third place finish. Man, good run, Jacob. Brian Welchel with the fourth place finish. I don't know where he came from late race, but he was there to capitalize in the top 5. Adam Keene's going to bring it home in the 5th position. Eric Johnson's going to bring it home 6th. 7th goes to Kel Peterson. 8th, Brian Zemer. 9th, Eric Koshelek. And 10th, Tim Freed. You kidding me? Good run, boys. Good run. 11th, David Vodka. Another good run from him. Charles Wilson's going to bring it home in the 12th position. Steve Giberson, 13th. Man, we got some good guys up in here that needed a good solid finish. Joshua Newman's going to bring it home at 14th. 15th, Rob Williams. 16th, Rob Hamilton. 17th, Matt Markland. 18th, Ryan Fuchs. And for some reason, it's not working. Here we go. Yep. Ronnie Welch was bringing home 19th. And top 20 is going to go to Terry Litweiler. What a night here at Richmond. We saw some tough racing, some late race drama, and possibly a twist to the points. Maybe some guys are going to make it to the championship next week. Maybe some guys aren't. I want to give a thank you to my beautiful wife, Glad Mom, my daughter Layla, and my son Ethan, who are watching somewhere in the house. My in-laws who watch every single week. Got to give a big shout out to them. And the sponsors who we could not do this without. Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, LuLaRoe by Tammy, J&M Group, Jackie Jones, Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, Roberts Ball Screw Repair Services, Pinnacle Wraps, Auto America, and the series sponsor for Gen4 is the Serta Simmons Betting. Could not do it without you guys. And want to give a big shout out to all the Outcast brethren and sisters that are involved in this league that do amazing things and go above and beyond to help anyone with anything. And I do mean anything. This is Glad Dad, and we'll see you Tuesday night for the championship at Charlotte, 7:35 Central Time. You guys take it easy, and remember, stay fast, stay clean, and as always, it's okay to be an outcast. We'll see you guys. Take it easy.
This broadcast of Outcast Motorsports has been presented by ZeroX Media. Outcast Motorsports would like to give a big thank you to all of the sponsors who made all of this possible. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the show.
Stinfley all over the bumper of Robert Tester. Robert Tester been out front most of the race since the back. Robert Tester coming to the line will take the checkered flag for the first race of the season. Outcast Motorsports on ZeroX Truck Series. Robert Tester burning them down. Donut lights on for you, sir. On the high line, Drew Kuhn on the inside. Oh, Kel Peterson. Is that Kel Peterson or is that Keen? I don't know. Oh, right there. This is for you, Tiffany. Oh. Coming to the checkered flag. First time in the Gen4, Adam Keen gonna win it all. The first race of the Gen4 season right here, Outcast Motorsports on ZeroX. Look at him, he's happy out there.
Yes, he is. Good win, buddy.
That's why I love the driver cams right there.
In that old Bobo car.